everyone. Hi. Hello. And welcome. Thank you so much for waiting. We're not that terribly late, even though we thought we might be. We have guests today. Of course, today's show is all about our very, very special guests. So there was a lot of technical back and forth before the show to make sure.
I'm your special guest. What's up? What's up? Tech support in the house. Tech support.
To make sure that everything is working fine. And he's stealing the light again.
Okay, what do we say when tech support's late? All together, 1, 2, 3. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my
It's
fault.
not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. Welcome, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Lisa Mitrakin. My lovely assistant here is tech support. And today I will be coloring this beautiful image by Matt Davidson. We won't actually do the entire thing because I've already started it for you guys. So I will show you, this isn't finished yet, but I started making this kind of chartreuse witchy glow effect on this. And of course I've been recording it, so it will be a full tutorial in full detail with every single pencil and everything. But I will show you a clip video, a quick video about how I achieved this to this point, and also talk a little bit about what I will do to this further on. But today I will concentrate specifically on the glow effect, starting with my white charcoal and explaining how the light falls on the character, on all the objects around the character, and how to make it look like she has just this one candle in front of her that's glowing, and also how to create this spooky effect. So we'll concentrate mainly on the white, and we'll start introducing the chartreuse. But there's so much to cover. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. So this is actually the entire page. As you can see, it's very, very detailed, as is every single page in this book. For this little demo that I did separately, I cropped it to just a circle and enlarged it so that I can concentrate on the details of the face and the candle and stuff. But I also printed out the full page for you guys so that you can just enjoy the art. And of course, this is from Matt Davidson's new book on Sirens and Pirates, which we'll tell you all about. And Matt himself and his lovely wife, Dawn, will be with us live, but not only on the radio. We will actually see them today, won't we?
This will go one of two ways. The only two ways that things can go. Oh my God, can we tell them about the internet thing?
Yes, tell them about the internet thing, please.
There's a chance. There's a chance that is like this big. I hired a dude to find me some internet, and this dude found a company who has an antenna on the tower that's right up there. So I may not have to build a tower. They came out, they did a site survey. They said that we can get signal, because of course we can see the stupid tower. It's unreasonably expensive, but allegedly I can get symmetrical upstream connectivity. I'm having them run some tests right now, but
it may happen.
Cross your fingers, cross your toes.
And your paws and your talons.
And cross it all. Everything you got, cross it, because maybe in like 12 years or something like that, they might install something.
And we'll be able to stream non-stop for hours and hours and hours.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. Anyway, one of my computers is doing stupid things. So yes, we will have Matt and Dawn here, and it will be amazing, or it will not. I'm going for amazing. I've done stuff to split the traffic out, both things, so hopefully, please.
We'll pray to the internet gods.
If it's not amazing, what do we say? 1, 2, 3.
Not my fault. All right, let's run a quick clip and show them some coloring magic. Clip 1, please. So that's how far I got with colored pencils. And then I thought I should switch to watercolor because I really want more saturation there. I want to add more green, the colors that I fear the most. So far, I've done all of this with just chartreuse yellow, different types of cream, and brown, and a little bit of black. I actually didn't add any green there at all, but the chartreuse kind of comes across as green when you apply it over a gray paper and also mix it with the brown. So that's something that I will, of course, cover. But before I decided to switch to watercolor, I thought that I would experiment a little bit and maybe do a little mock-up with digital. So let's see what that looks like. So I've been playing a lot with this, with the digital program called Procreate. And even though I've been a Corel gal for like years and years and years and years, I haven't actually played with Corel Painter in like 2 weeks, which is crazy. Not 2 hours, not 2 days, 2 weeks. I've been working pretty much only with Procreate. I really, really enjoy it. And mostly I enjoy the playbacks that I get so that I can show you guys the actual process of my digital painting. And I've been using this a lot with my students, with my drawing students, where I create the mock-ups in Procreate so that I can play it for them and then we have something to follow because we don't always have reference photography. So instead of getting a reference photo, I actually create the digital image. So what you saw there in that little mock-up is what I'm going for ultimately with this piece, with the analog version of the piece. So I think I will go for watercolor just over pencils and try to go for that deeper green. And of course, take out this vignette and make it black so that the whole thing stands out even more and really conveys the effect of glow. But let me tell you a little bit more about where this image came from. The new book, of course, is the Salty Sirens of the Seven Seas. And it has a beautiful cover by some amazing artists that I don't even know who made this amazing coloring. You all remember this? You all remember this coloring. We did it together for Mermaid, and I was blown away when Matt told me that he wants to use my coloring for his actual book cover. I was actually supposed to send him this physical coloring as a gift after the Mermaid show, but then Chile's borders got closed. He's laughing his butt off over here.
I just accidentally burped. I'm just sitting here. I know, I'm not on the screen. I'm not on the screen and I'm just like la 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 la, and I'm like, oh crap. But what's funny is our guests are actually, they're in a waiting room. They can hear us, they can see both of us even when I'm not on the screen. So what I was laughing at is that even though all of you can only see Lisa, and of course it's more fun if I tell you this.
Of course.
They saw me go, and then just start laughing at myself. So yeah, we're under observation.
We're grown-ups here.
Not the word I would have chosen.
So eventually, when the borders are open and post works again, I will send this original to Matt. But instead, I sent him a high-resolution photo of this, and he used it as the book cover, which is super amazing. It's always such a huge honor to be on somebody's book cover. And speaking of the book, let's take a look inside. There's a button I forgot to press.
Okay, you're live now.
Can you hear me now? Okay, because that still says muted.
Yes, it does.
If you guys can hear me, let me know.
No.
Oh, okay. The technology wizard knows all. Speaking of can you hear me, can you see me, and all that, we know that some of you are having buffering issues right now, and it has nothing to do with us. I swear, it's not my fault, for real. The buffering issues are on your end, and some of you on the East Coast, the storm may be affecting you. However, buffering does not affect the recording of the stream. So after the stream is done and it's uploaded, when you go back to rewatch it, it will be flawless. So don't worry about the buffering. Just please try to suffer through it and be patient. And let's hope that the internet gods smile upon us today. And this video, of course, will be up forever and ever and ever for all of us to rewatch and enjoy again. So that was Matt's amazing book. I made this little flip through as a surprise for them. I hope they saw it. I hope they enjoyed it. Of course, it was a little bit theatrical. The book itself is a digital book. It's a PDF download, so it doesn't come in a leather-bound book, and it doesn't have coffee stains on it, nor does it have the spiders running across the page or any of that stuff. But I thought it would be a fun way to present it. And of course, I'm like in a super spooky kind of a Halloween-y mood, so the page that I chose is a spooky page. But the book itself isn't dark and spooky at all. It's all about pirates and sirens, and it only has this one page in it that's spooky. So I don't know why I chose the spooky mood for the whole thing, but I think with Halloween coming up and all the Halloween-related art that I've been making, I'm just already in that mood. So before we get Matt and Dawn on the phone, let me just make a few quick announcements. Speaking of Halloween, I found a really cool new Facebook group that's very new, and I would like to share it with you guys. That will be this one. Ta-da! That's the name of the group, a Bump in the Night coloring group, and it is, the link to it is, of course, in the video description. And it's all about really dark and spooky art. A lot of us colorists and artists enjoy dark and spooky art. And a lot of people tend not to share it in mainstream coloring groups because they're afraid of offending people or scaring people or just getting negative feedback. This book is a safe place for all of us dark and creepy people. So do check it out. It's a very cool place to be. And I'll be posting a lot of my spooky art there as well. And speaking of books, I think most of you here also know that I also just released a brand new book. This was the video flip through of it. I think I posted it less than a week ago. So the link to that is also in the video description, and you can see it on my channel if you just go to the main page. So that's something to look forward to as well. And I think I'll stop talking now and let's get our guests on the phone.
Well, first of all, let's roll through some chats.
Oh yeah, let's say hello to people.
Madam Lori says that she already had her cover, had the cover printed in color and laminated.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Let's put me on the screen too.
Okay.
Hello. So we have lots of people here in the chat. We've got a lot. Wow. Lots of people in the chat. So we have Cats Play Art, Cindy, Emma.
Hello.
Isolina, Jasmine, MC.
See everyone.
Debbie.
Emma actually runs the Facebook group that I just mentioned.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And she's in the UK, so thank you so much for staying up late for this.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Sup, Nightbot. Kim, Helen.
Welcome, everyone.
Abby.
Yay.
Scrolling. Keep the scrolling. All the anyway, sorry. Ria Adult Coloring Channel.
Welcome.
Lots of people. Terry Lynn. And now we get to the part of the scrolling where I don't know if I've already said your name. So we have lots and lots of people here.
Yes, people that we don't mention, people who are not in the live chat, who are watching. Welcome as well.
Yep. We have one person reporting that the YouTube on the TV is broken, but YouTube on the phone works fine. That's definitely a YouTube issue. Those are different groups of servers.
Really weird.
I'm sorry.
At
Sorry, it
least we're
sucks. Like all of my
streaming.
stuff is working really well.
But yes, definitely, if you are having buffering issues, just watch the show again afterwards because it's going to be awesome.
Oh, you know what? I bet the buffering issues are directly related to the number of people who've clicked the like button.
I think so. The more
'cause, like,
people
everybody's
click the like, click
the like button.
click the like button.
Do that.
Click the like button. Yes. The more likes we get, the less buffering we get. It is known.
How many likes does it get to the center of the YouTube pop?
Ooh.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. All right. Oh yeah, Lori's also saying that the phone is good and the TV is broken.
That's just weird.
I don't know. Riggs!
Riggs!
What's up?
Riggs the
What's
dog.
up? Oh, apparently we're not supposed to lick the like button.
Oh. Of all the things to lick, you can lick the like button.
All right, so I think that it's time for me to see if I can bring our guests on
The moment of truth.
and not totally screw this up.
Fingers crossed, paws
so
crossed,
scared.
talons crossed.
Scared. All right.
I cross everything.
So
My feet and toes are also crossed.
the way this is supposed to work is they will join. We will be able to hear them in here. You will be able to hear us and them coming out of your device.
And we have questions for them
We do?
from you lovely people.
That's neat. I guess I'll be reading those. So admins, if for some reason you can't hear them, please let me know and I will do something about it. So ready? Ready? Oh gosh, I'm so scared.
Press the button.
It's like summoning. We need an incantation.
Yes,
YouTube.
We need a
YouTube. Hello.
It worked!
Hello.
Oh, I can see you. I see Matt. I hear Matt.
I hear people.
I
Hello.
hear people too.
We
Yes.
see you. We hear
We
you.
hear you. A little bit quiet.
Yeah, that's.
I love your hat.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, the gar was loud. Just speak like a pirate.
Hey, Gar, we should do all of the streams like a pirate. Arr.
Hey, does anyone know when Speak Like a Pirate Day is? There's an actual day, Speak Like a Pirate.
Rolf would know.
Rolf would know. Is Rolf with us tonight?
Rolf is always with us. Matt. So let's work on audio. So Matt, I need you to introduce yourself and tell people.
I'm going to start my white charcoal while you guys do that.
Okay. So introduce yourself, sir.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Why are you on our show?
My name is Matt Davidson. I am a costume designer at Disney, where I've been there for 30 years, doing everything that you can think of, pirates, mermaids, and everything in between. And but I've always loved illustration. And my wife said, "Hey, maybe you should do some adult coloring books." And I'm like, "That sounds parlay."
Hey, Dawn.
This is my lovely wife.
Welcome
And,
back, you guys.
so- I just ended up taking her lead, and she's already into it, and I really love it. I totally love it, and I feel really particularly honored that this is the second illustration from my book that you've done, Lisa. Thank you so much for the cover.
Wonderful. I am super thrilled that you're doing adult coloring stuff because it's amazing and we would have been missing out otherwise. All right. Do we have questions for them? I think they sound good. Do the people hear us?
I hear them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Let's. Cindy, since so the way that all of this is set up is like what we hear is actually totally different from what the people in the YouTube land hear. So Cindy, I need you to tell me in the admin back channel that I keep looking at over here.
The secret chat.
The secret chat. I need to know that Matt and Dawn are coming through okay and that we're coming through okay. Can somebody give me a thumbs up on that? Oh, I see Cindy typing. Cindy's typing. Ah, nice. Okay, so it sounds like we're good.
Sweet.
Because of the delay, just because we're in the middle of nowhere and you're not close to us, we may occasionally talk over one another. So
Yes,
I'll ask questions, and and if you talk over me, that's cool because I still love you. All right. So the first question we have is, where can people find this book? And is it available as a PDF download for those of us who don't have mail?
I don't have mail.
That's all that it's available as right now. And
Okay.
it's on our shelf, which is named after me. That's a
Which is
story.
linked
But anyway,
below.
so yeah, it's on Davidson Arts at Etsy, which Lisa has in her description. We will have an Amazon version ready in a few weeks. We're just in the middle of
I didn't
updating
know
it,
that.
so it just takes a little extra time to put it together in the format that we need. And it will be one of the KDP books, so it's not super high quality paper or anything like that. It's just out there.
Oh, I'm familiar with it. But it's worth it, getting the book. A lot of my colorists often get the PDF and the Amazon book just to have the actual physical book on the shelf for the sake of a collectible and having the cover.
People say that they buy it just to frame the images as they are.
Well,
That's true.
not only that,
Yeah.
not only that, but the published coloring book will be a little bit different in that the names of the pirates and the mermaids show up on the other side of the page, and some of them are real pirates, and some of them are not pirates. But you'd be surprised to find out that there are a lot of women pirates you don't know about.
All
We
right.
love pirate.
We do. Oh, I need to mark off these questions as they get answered, because the next question you already answered.
Oh, in fact, this medallion that I'm coloring right now, I own this medallion.
Oh,
let's
it's one
see.
of the not the 9 pieces of 8. It's one of
This
the
is-
Aztec gold.
Yes, there it is.
That was a present from me too, wasn't it?
Exactly, and it's on my neck next to my
and
key.
in fact,
Where's my pistol?
yeah, I just saw it today because I was thinking of scratching my
It's-
back with it, and I realized that was like super dangerous.
It's somewhere on that really horrible
right here.
desk. There it is, and my pistol.
Covered in spider webs or hot glue strands or something.
The blood of my enemies.
Oh yeah, this is like a proper flintlock. Very nice.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
quite heavy and very good for whacking people.
Research on all the doubloons and the flintlock. I tried to look very carefully at all the research because costume design is all about research.
More questions.
More questions.
More questions. So, what inspired you to make this book? Were you already working on it when you joined us last time, or did the Mermaid show inspire you to continue the whole siren theme?
Well, I had done a few earlier things that were based on The Little Mermaid because I was thinking of doing The Little Mermaid as a coloring book, my version of it. But Mermaid event started coming around the corner, and I started seeing how enthusiastic everybody was about it. It got me thinking kind of warp drive on that. And so I started thinking, wow, that's a whole unexplored world that you go just about anywhere you want to. And then sometime in the course of it, somebody suggested that I was doing Female Mermaids too, as Pirates too, that maybe you should just combine them. I think it was you. I think it was you who suggested that it should be.
Listen to you. I have been telling him that for weeks. I know.
Nobody was-
That's a great idea.
Somebody.
Thank you.
Awesome.
What?
It ended up being a great idea.
What is your favorite color?
Sorry. Continue.
It ended up being a great idea because I started looking at what is the lore of the sea? Who are these salty sirens of the seven seas? I mean, there's just so much to investigate about real pirates and about actual sightings of quote mermaids, and so I got a chance to really delve into the lore of it.
One of your pirates, Scarlet Dawn, looks suspiciously like another Dawn that I know and I'm looking at right now. Is that true? Is she based on her?
That actually, oh gosh.
Or is she an actual person? Because she looks remarkably like you, Dawn.
That was me. When it was like almost 18 or 19 years ago, we were married. So we went down to the Key West. There's a Pirates Festival at Key West. And yeah, I could tell it was that long ago. Cinema for that first event. And so, yeah, there's a shot that he got of me standing up next to a cannon or something down there near their
Naturally, I had to make a costume for her.
That was based off of that image.
Now, here's the interesting thing about that drawing. If you look, she's wearing these over-the-knee boots that are buttoned down the side. I actually had that pair of boots made for her, like from one of my professional $500, and she was only able to get into it like a few because all the buttons had to be actually put through all this hard leather.
Yeah.
And
this is where the costume between. Oh, I want to make it really authentic, and they wouldn't have had zippers.
Yeah.
And then, then you actually try to get them on your foot and realize, but they did have button hooks, which we don't have now.
Yeah.
So it's impossible to get them on and off.
So we got the boots around her.
I've only worn them like twice because it's such a pain in the butt to get them on and off.
I even had the heels on them painted red because King Louis would paint the heels.
Nice.
King Louis
So
was
cool.
a short thing. So his high heels he painted red, and then the prostitutes loved that, so they took off.
All right. Well, you guys have been talking. I've been playing with audio because
Playing with audio because?
Yeah, because
Playing with audio because?
I want it to be better.
Oh, okay.
Wah. All right.
Ask them the next question.
The next question. What do you guys have planned for Halloween?
Oh, Halloween, yes.
I could tell you, but I have to kill you.
Oh, no.
That sounds awesome. If you can come here,
You got yourself a deal, sir.
you're totally welcome to try. But you have to bring like a bunch of stuff that I'm going to order from Amazon with you.
That's the price.
Oh, you got one as well. Nice. We should have a duel. Garr. You're much more convincing than I am.
You need a hat. I need to make you a hat.
My stuff is mostly like spooky cute and he got
Kind of retro
and child and stuff. And he's got some more
like my stuff is a little more ghost and decaying brides looking for their husband kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there is stuff coming. It'll probably be between the two of us.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
We
I'm
will
doing a lot of stuff too.
What are you doing?
I'm doing different kinds of things that are both on the fluffier, more innocent, cute side, but I'm also going really dark on the other side of the spectrum for like proper Day of the Dead kind of art with lots of skeletons and zombies and like the really sexy and glamorous undead is what I'm going for mostly this year. So fun things. And of course, witches and vampires and all the regulars. But lots of glamour.
We have a question from the chat where there we go, talking over each other. I'm gonna go. We have a question from the chat where Eva wants to know where you get your inspiration. Is it just things that come to you spur of the moment? Or do you have to like
in general?
Like in general, or do you have to plan and ideas have to evolve and characters take time? How does it happen?
Well, sometimes it can work either way. Like sometimes I'll see an image of a face or a person. Like there was I think there was a picture of a girl that had something in her hand on her shoulder, like kind of a machine man, that would have so much better if she were a pirate carrying a flintlock musket with a disc face and a ship burning in the background, and her
Nice.
walking out the there, that she just single-handedly trashed the ship. I like that kind of thing because really there's a story behind it.
Right.
So I kind of
That's right. We talked about that last time. There's always a story.
Yeah, and fortunately with pirates, there are a lot of real and a lot of real female pirates, more than I ever thought there were.
We have a whole book on women pirates.
Is it in your room somewhere?
Oh, I don't know. It probably is on the shelf. Yeah, the women pirates.
I'll tell you what. I'll fire off another question. First, we actually have a question for you, Lisa.
Ooh, what is it?
Where did it go? Isolina wants to know, how do you manage to sharpen the crack?
Isolina has become a crackhead because of me. Thank you.
She can't use a handheld sharpener.
She can't use a handheld sharpener. If you can't use a handheld sharpener, I use this, just a handheld sharpener. Another way to sharpen this is with a razor blade. If you can get like a regular standard razor blade. I was going to say, like, we all used to wear around our necks, but I don't know if anyone else used to wear a razor blade around their neck but me. But a standard razor blade will work. You can just shave off the edges, and actually it's a safer way because you can control how sharp it will be, and you can also collect the shavings. And if you really have a lot of time to spare, you can get high tooth paper or even sandpaper and sharpen it. That's tech support.
It just keeps on coming.
A bit of an overkill, but yes, a Bowie knife would work as well.
Tech supports crayon
A
sharpener.
crayon sharpener.
Sharpener crayons.
Yes, but if you get paper that's really rough or actual sandpaper, a watercolor paper, just regular watercolor paper, and just like color the heck out of the tip, it will sharpen it as well. But this stuff is pretty dense, so that method will actually take quite a bit of time. With regular charcoals, it works. So yeah, my first choice would be razor blade or like a really small pocket knife, but razor blade is better. And if you don't have such things, if you don't have knives or Bowie knives or razor blades, then try just scuffing it off on something that's really high in texture and tooth. Did you find the book?
I found a book on women aviators, but I don't think that's what you were looking for. But then I found that Polish pirate book.
Oh yeah, that's a really cute one. It's like a junk journal.
Yeah.
It has an actual compass.
For like years, I only bought Lisa pirate stuff for Christmas until
I
told
ran
me
out
to
of
stop.
pirate stuff. I never told you to stop. You can still buy me.
That's true. She
pirate
never told me to
stuff.
stop.
So it has like actual things in here. It's all in Polish though, but it's still really cute. It has maps and whatnot. I
Yeah.
love books like these
Right.
where you can unfold stuff. I had a whole bunch of these. I had one on goblins. Oh, it has all the flags.
Nice.
No, but we had like an actual reading book on women pirates, and you were telling your parents about it, and you're like, I got Lisa this book on women pirates because she's a pirate, and there was this silence, and she's also a woman.
I don't remember that. That's really funny.
Yes, I know. I am the memory keeper here. Anyway, I'm getting carried away with this book.
Right?
It's a really cool book.
All right, let's get rid of this.
Just throw it over your shoulder into the sea.
So are you guys planning on doing another collaboration with Lisa? And, oh, of course, we always have questions about, can you give hints or teasers about what's to come?
That's on you guys. My lips are sealed.
I hope so. Things in the works, but I don't. They're kind of vague right now, so I don't know how much we can reveal about stuff. But I'm sure there'll be something. We're always
There'll be a couple things more immediate, like we are doing the Salty Sirens of the Seven Seas as an Amazon, as an actual Amazon book, but I'm also turning my Victoria's Secret steampunk book into an actual Amazon book. And then probably the next thing to come up will be Halloween.
Well, yeah, that will continue with all of this stuff.
And by the way, that's a great little bow you got there. You sure with that?
Wait, sorry, what was about the book? Repeat your question?
I said that's a little Bowie knife, that little pocket knife you had there. Do you shave with that?
The Bowie knife.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
that.
We actually have his and hers. Mine is a
Yeah.
little bit smaller, and we keep them each on our side of the bed under the mattress so that we can pull them out really quickly. But it's not what it sounds like. It's not that so we can have Bowie knife fights in the middle of the night. It's just, just in case zombies attack in the middle of the night, you have your Bowie right under your mattress.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if somebody breaks into the house, like if they're coming down the hallway and what they see is
And
me,
they get past the dogs.
yeah, they get past the dogs and they encounter me naked, screaming, running down the hallway with this, they're gonna leave.
They're gonna leave no matter,
And if they
no matter
don't,
who they are.
This thing is
If they don't respect.
like this is longer than a human torso is thick.
Dude, people used to have fights with these things like in the courthouse. I mean, those fights lasted less than a minute, but they happened.
What happened to that?
Oh, I never turned it on because I like it this way.
No, it froze.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my hand is totally not moving.
Wow. What happened there? That's interesting.
I think it's just our preview. Do you guys see my hand moving?
Is the drawing board frozen? No? You
My hand is moving,
Drawing
right?
board.
Oh, that's
Oh,
drawing
it's
board is frozen. Drawing board is frozen.
Oh, good catch.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I stuck a Bowie knife in it and it wasn't
And you
there.
didn't see it.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
Tech support.
Let's go to.
But I will tell you guys what I'm doing. I am using, you can't see it, but I'm using a Black Widow pencil from the Cobra set called Gold. This is a gold color. It's not actually golden, like some pencils are gold, like metallic gold. This is cold gold, but it's actually like a really soft cream color, like a peachy cream color, but very light. I would put it in a yellow category actually. So it's like a light cream yellow. So before I switch to the chartreuse, I actually change the gray that I have on this paper to this golden yellow color that I will forever be frozen holding in my hand on that screen. Should we just reboot that camera?
I rebooted the camera. It's not the camera. Okay. Well, you need to continue asking questions then, since you can't draw.
All right.
Oh wait, are we? Oh no. So they can see us moving. They just can't see the
They
drawing
just
board.
can't
So
see the drawing board.
let's go
Okay.
to. Can we do main
Let's
camera?
see.
Oh, that's just us. That's no fun.
Hello. That's kind of fun. All right, we did this one. All right, Matt, do you ever color your own work, or do you color the works of other artists, or do you just draw? I will continue coloring behind you
coloring.
guys' backs.
Myself.
Yay! Wow!
The Bowie knife broke the stream.
Okay, answer the question, and then we're gonna go back and talk about knives again.
Answer the question.
Answer the question. Yo, she asked you a question.
Yes. Do you ever color your own work or the works of other? Do you color at all, or do you just prefer to draw?
Well, I obviously color for work because of the costume design thing, but
Right.
generally speaking, nothing done for a coloring book I've ever colored. I'm more interested in seeing what somebody else does.
Yeah, me, I tend to
Neither
draw.
one.
I rarely color. I mean, I color for work. Same, like as a lesson.
Neither one of us does a lot of coloring, even of our.
Oh, I think we lost audio.
Oh, they froze now.
They froze now.
They froze. Oh, come on.
Hold on, you guys. You froze. But at least we have the drawing now. So, while we get the frozen couple back, What I'm doing here is that I picked this color. This is gold from the Cobra set, from the Black Widow Cobra set. And actually, I've brought you guys a bunch of pencils to talk about because many people get frustrated when they don't have the specific color or the specific brand of the pencil that I'm using.
They're back.
Oh, and they're back. Yay!
Sort of.
So I brought a whole bunch of pencils to show you all the different colors that I've selected, even though I will only be using 2 yellows. Like, all of these are fine colors and all are from different sets. I have Prismacolors here, I have Rembrandts, I have Faber-Castells, I have Black Widows, of course. And I'm just going for like creamy light yellows and really, really bright lemon yellow and chartreuse. So whatever you have to work with, it doesn't matter if you can match my exact pencil, as long as you have something that's light cream, like this Prismacolor that's actually called Cream, surprise, surprise, and something chartreusey like this chartreuse. What do you know? Prismacolor actually calling things by their real names. Are they back? Oh, and I have 2 chartreuses. I have a yellow and a green. I'm sorry. I get excited about chartreuse.
No, that's not why I'm laughing.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys were frozen. I cut your video feed, so I know you can't see us anymore because this was a bandwidth issue.
Okay.
So I cut your video feed. You can probably just see us on the stream, and you should be able to still hear me. Yeah, okay, good.
It is like we're summoning
No,
them
no,
to
no,
us,
you were
though.
frozen, and people are making Disney jokes. Frozen, Disney, ha, ha, ha.
Everyone here is a grown-up
Oh
tonight.
my gosh.
Frozen.
Okay, so
So he answered the question number 6.
he answered question number 6.
Yes.
Does that mean we can talk about knives again?
Yes. Yes, we can talk about
Can we
that.
show the his and hers?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so here's the his. Let's blow up the drawing board to
So
full size.
and let's show this in comparison to my arm.
Or the thickness of a human torso.
Yes.
And this is hers. Oh,
A little bit lower.
lower.
Which
Which is still more than enough to do the job,
Still quite a significant knife, and yes, that is actually blood on it.
but not human blood.
Not human. No, I do taxidermy
Zombies.
stuff, so
Zombie blood.
roadkill gets skinned with these things. Well, with mine at least. His is flawless.
Yeah, because I don't.
And
I-
sharp. Mine isn't sharp at all. But heavy. These guys are really, really heavy. Look
And then I
at
have
how
one
much
more thing.
steel
Hold
this
on.
is.
Oh,
Can
like
you see that?
sliding on my slippers down the hallway.
This is like,
Where is it? There it is.
look at it next to my
yeah.
finger. It's ridiculous. It's
This is my
so
baby.
freaking heavy. This is way too big for me. Mine is the perfect size for me. Don't sit on this. I'm putting this on your chair.
Yeah, I'm totally not going to sit on that. Switch to main camera.
Where is that? You
That's the one
switch to the
that's
main
okay,
camera.
fine, here. Main camera.
You're a donut.
So when people would fight with Bowie knives, they would frequently fight with the knife actually as a blocking tool,
And like not that long ago, it's
and a
terrifying.
tomahawk as the
As the
actual
secondary.
weapon. So this is a cold steel tomahawk with a close grip, and I actually have books on how to fight with both of these, which is just ridiculous. So if this isn't enough, this is also in the closet, and between the two of these, all I need is like long hair and like a big long beard and some runes tattooed on me, and it's on, baby.
Unfortunately, nobody ever breaks in here, so.
Oh, you got a tomahawk too.
Oh my god!
Nice.
How fun are they? They
That's
have-
great. Is that the same one? Is that cold
This
steel?
is so cool.
This is a plastic or rubber product.
And he loves watching Forged in Fire TV show that had to make all sorts of pirate swords and knives and stuff like that.
Nice.
That's so cool. Oh man, you guys are always welcome here.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah. We should just. All right, so let me put away all of these
We should
dangerous
have a
edged
toys
weapons.
show.
We're probably scaring all of the viewers.
Right? It's like they just throw people in
This
the
is
show.
the-
There's only Rolf.
All right. Let's.
I'm switching to chartreuse yellow. And what time is it? I know time flies when,
It's 8:20.
when we're having fun.
It's 8:20.
Oh, okay.
It's hardly any time has passed. My microphone is trying to escape.
Okay, chartreuse.
All right.
You zoomed me back in, did
What?
you zoom me back in?
I never zoomed you out.
You never did? Oh, okay.
Crazy. Okay. Let's see. We
zooming
answered this
happen.
question. So we were making Frozen jokes. Has anything changed with your work situation since we spoke in May? Like, is Disney open again? Oh, that's
No.
a face.
Oh, I
No.
missed
Yeah.
it.
Oh, they
No.
froze again.
Froze. Does anyone know any Frozen songs?
Oh, wait, what's the...
Did they
Um,
make it?
Mother, can you hear Papa? Can you hear me?
right, Papa, can you hear me?
You guys are freezing. We might have to... Okay, try again. You're back. Hello.
Okay. I don't know how much you heard of
I
what
heard
it said.
someone.
It
We
was
heard
very,
none of
very,
it.
Okay. So the park has been opened. It's a very low capacity, and they're trying to distance and everything inside, and
Right.
you
They have to wear
masks
masks.
and everything they can possibly do to make it as safe as possible. But they're struggling. It's going to be a while before we're back to anything like this. He's still
Right.
working from home. I haven't, but there's still a lot of questions about what it's going to look like going forward. Because obviously there's nothing new.
Yeah, a lot of the entertainment offerings have been frozen. They're the Frozen joke.
No. So it's so we're just taking it a day at a
Yeah.
time.
So, as the stream goes on, it's becoming harder and harder and harder, so we should probably wrap up this portion of
Did
it.
we have any more questions?
We
for them?
have two more questions.
Let's do the last question.
No, we're gonna do the second to the last question.
Oh.
People want to know how you personally and your kids have been holding up these past few months. How are you all doing?
I think we're doing very well, actually. I think I've really enjoyed getting up late, drinking my coffee, sitting in pajama pants, and doing my work. Not having to go in the car for 45 minutes to get down to work, saving gas that way, and being interrupted by my kids every 5 minutes because there's a YouTube video they have to film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's a little frustrating just because it's hard to keep everybody outside. When lockdown first started, oh wow, we're having to try to time.
The house is clean.
That was awesome.
The cars are clean.
Everybody's like, I'm so sick of being here and not having anything. But it is what it is. We're dealing with it, and we can't complain. The fact that people are employed and we have an income and it's well and healthy, that's
huge.
That's huge for anybody.
Yeah.
Else.
Yeah. And we're extremely thankful.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great to hear.
How about
So-
you? How are you?
We are surprisingly entirely unaffected.
I now get up earlier than I used to. I decided it would be a good time to start a new daily live stream, so I started that a couple of weeks ago, and I do a 30-minute technology stream every morning at 7:30 called Coffee and Cloud Native.
Which has you getting up at 5:30.
So I get up at 5:30. I do all of the prep for that the night before. So my workload has actually increased in addition to actual work increasing. But for me, that's all really good because I very much enjoy being busy and feeling productive.
Same here. Yeah. If I don't have enough work, I create more work for myself.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I miss
But-
the constant flow of work that was coming my way, international projects, parades, stage shows, all that stuff.
Well, hopefully things will get back to better. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
They will. They will.
I was talking about COVID in yesterday's live stream, and I referred to it as the worst party guest ever.
I just won't leave.
It's just like we've all been at a party, and there's like that guy, and you're like, oh God, why doesn't somebody just make him leave? But like for some reason you can't, and he's like, "Brr." That's COVID. Eventually, somebody's gonna kick that dude out into the street, and it'll be
The
good.
sooner the better.
Yeah. So the last question, and the one that Lisa actually wanted me to ask before I asked about you and your kids.
Priorities.
People would like to see your dogs. Is that possible?
Sure.
Yeah. Our dog-
But before I say that, my son who just walked out and was but my oldest is the one who just wanted to tell y'all how thrilled he was to make his first appearance on YouTube ever.
Oh, this is his
Thanks
first
for-
appearance on YouTube.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Awesome.
Yay. I think that calls for some thumbs up from the audience.
That's right, everybody. Thumbs up. Click the like button.
He's
That's so exciting.
like big star. So okay, hey, please.
All right, bring us some dogs.
All right, this is
Lydian, come here.
Listen over in the other.
The question that Lisa wanted before the kids.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make you look bad, but come on. You did it in front of everyone. You're like, no, ask the last question. Oh, look, it's a dog.
A dog!
It's a dog.
No! Oh,
Minute.
I love dogs.
There's a local place. There's actually she her and like 4 other puppies who were just kept in a box in a closet after their elderly owner passed away, and they were given to his brother. It was really disruptive. And we got actually to our own house and stuff. But no, she's wonderful and she's very feisty and
This is Lydian. These are adolescent.
that's like Gideon with the W.
Oh,
Yeah.
These are
Hi, dog face.
big babies.
I wonder if I can make this full screen.
Yeah, full screen dogs. Oh, the dogs left.
The dog's left?
The dogs left.
Oh.
Like, oh well, we don't care about full screen anymore.
Well, hang on. If I wanted to make it full screen, could I make it full screen? Oh,
just
no, that
people.
doesn't work. Okay, never mind. No full screen for you.
No full screen.
Tech support will not make adjustments to the streaming software on the fly. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you
I'm sorry
so
for the
much.
technical issues and whatnot, but you know, this is great. We love having you on the show. We just feel like you're hanging out with us in our house, and I wish that you guys could actually come over and
we could compare our
video
knives
games
and
we
other.
can have knife fights.
And
So proper like knife fighting training, you like roll up a towel and then you wrap it with tape so that it has, you know, strength to it, but like obviously it doesn't cut people, and like then you can like whack the crap out of each other.
That's always fun to do with friends.
Yeah, we were taking fencing classes, we were taking knife fighting classes when we lived in
Oh
Poland.
yeah, fencing was fun.
Yeah, anyway, I digress. So before we go, would you guys like to say anything else to the audience?
Well, I'd like to thank Lisa for doing an awesome job, and I should have known she picked that particular picture because it's spooky and a little macabre. But I love the fact that she's doing such a great job with it being a tonal picture and not overdoing it color in the color saturation. It keeps the mystery.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it. Well, thank you for the amazing art and, of course, for the amazing company.
Oh, wait, is there something else?
People who mentioned that they don't have the book, but they did buy the mermaid package. If you want the book, you want to get the ones that you don't have already, contact me on Etsy first, because I will deduct the price that you paid for the mermaid package from the price of the book. I don't want to deduct the price for the same.
Oh, that's really
That's
cool.
great. Okay.
Yeah, that's wonderful to know.
Okay.
And don't
Awesome.
Yeah.
tell.
He'll keep you honest.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you,
Cool.
guys.
Thank you, and we look forward to having you on the show again in the near future.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys.
Hey!
Bye.
Aww.
They're always
adorable.
great. They're so adorable.
They're so adorable. I just want to eat them up.
They can still hear us, right?
Yeah, they can totally still hear us because they're still connected, and I can still see them laughing in the little screen over there.
No. And someone got to be on YouTube for the first time ever. That's always so exciting.
That is exciting. He's going to tell all of his friends.
Yeah.
I think I cut my finger on my crazy monstrous knife there.
That's really funny. That
thing is
was your knife's first
so
blood.
Sharp.
For real.
So sharp.
Mine is so dull you can actually like hit people with it.
Well, let's not.
All right. Well, there you go. Matt and Don Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible, incredible people, incredible artists, just a fun company. And of course, the link to the book is in the video description.
In the video description.
Hello. And
Does that count as singing?
no.
Below. Come on,
No,
you
no,
hit two notes.
it doesn't count
Hello.
as singing. No. Hello.
Hello.
No, it's like Foxtail the dog. Foxtail.
The dog. Okay. People are going crazy in the chat about how awesome the Davidsons are.
They are amazing. So yes, we cannot yet reveal what we're doing for Halloween, mainly because we don't know. But but we are definitely doing stuff. And all I can say is that on our end, bed sheets will be involved. I say no more.
I have no idea. She comes to me the day before and she's like, look, I made you fairy wings. Like, oh, okay. She's like, try out. Here,
Or
put
like-
them on. Oh, they look lovely.
Oh, like he's sitting at his computer working, and I'll just come over with like a measuring tape and start measuring his head. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm making you a crown. Nothing. What do you think?
I'm making
Or-
you a mermaid tail.
All of these things have actually happened.
Yeah. I took the video that she made of me for Mermaid where I'm like playing Borderlands on the TV and I'm like flipping my tail, and I sent it to the guy at work who was my boss at the time.
Oh, you
I have a
shared
different
it?
boss. I shared it with Shannon. Yeah, I got no reply.
Are you serious?
Like no explanation. I'm just like, yeah, we're setting up for a stream, and it's like a picture of me as like, you know, Aquaman on the couch with a PlayStation controller, and he was
And
just
it's like all glittery and stuff.
yeah. So anyway, about your TPS reports. My microphone is still trying to escape. Where's the cable?
Okay. Oh my God, are you okay?
I guess I'm fine.
Fine. Okay, so for my part,
People are now questioning when I said I could just eat them up, and they already saw that we have lots of really big, sharp knives.
oh, no, we don't eat people.
This is not the Dahmer family.
No. No, we
Or
do not.
what were they, the Fireflies?
The fireflies.
Yeah, they were scary.
Yeah, they were.
We can take these headphone things out of our ears now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, stereo sound.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yay.
Dude, I so am looking forward to having more reliable internet. I'm looking forward to not having to make internet excuses for you guys.
Yes.
But actually, we're doing really good tonight. Like the
We
the
are.
stuff that I've done to crowbar the internet into submission mostly works.
Mostly.
Mostly.
All right. What do we have going on in the chat?
Oh, I have no idea what's been going on in the chat. I've been so
Rawr.
worried about audio. Gar, I will speak like a pirate. People are saying that the links are in the video description. Gar. Gar, Isolina, you answered her about the crack.
Yes. I answered her about the crack. I hope.
Madam Laurie
That
says,
holds.
aye, there be beauty in the dark, lassie.
So it's kind of
I-
addictive to talk like that.
It kind of is.
Like you can see why the pirates all did it, because like it probably started out as a joke, and then it was like
Right.
it was like a pirate meme.
Gar.
If you want to
I
get into the
think
mood,
so.
whenever I do accents, there's always like one word that puts me in the accent. It's like the trigger word, and for pirate, it's gar. Because you can't say,
Gar.
I can't say.
Gar.
She can say gar without talking like a pirate. Gar, gar, I be a pirate. Gar.
But no, you say gar and then you talk until your throat hurts. We're talking about pencil sharpeners. Aye, yes. Arr.
Oh, that's right. That's how the Bowie knife came out. We were
Hello,
sharpening
Bruce.
pencils.
How do you say hello in pirate?
Ahoy.
Ahoy! I not be a good pirate, no.
Yeah, what kind of a cabin boy are you?
Ahoy, Bruce. Arr. See, yes, it be frozen. It
Okay,
no
we
longer
we
be
may
frozen.
have to do a pirate show at some point.
Oh.
He had a really cool pirate hat.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a pirate.
Hey, is
hat.
everybody still experiencing like weird, wacky buffering issues, or is YouTube like, did they get its act together
At the end of the show.
at the end of the show?
Because if they did, we'll keep going.
Okay, hang on. Cindy's saying now there's no. You still have the phone hookup? I don't know.
Well, we're going to wrap up soon anyway.
Gar, we be wrapping up soon. Arr.
But we're still scanning the chat, right?
Yeah, we're still scanning the chat. I'm trying to figure out. I forgot if I asked a positive or a negative about, like, are people experiencing problems or are people no longer
people are
experiencing
saying yes, and you
Because
don't
the
know
response I
why.
got was no. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, bad no or good no?
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
But like for me, it's all green, and YouTube keeps telling me that my connection is excellent. YouTube never tells me my connection is excellent.
Excellent. We like to hear
I
excellent.
like to hear excellent. Like I derive life value from YouTube's assessment of me. Excellent connection. Oh, I can live another day. Master has told me I have value. Your connection is
mediocre.
good.
No. Acceptable is your favorite word, I think. It's acceptable.
I don't think it. I think it has like excellent, good, and poor, and kill yourself.
You should not even bother with this. Clearly, you don't know what you're doing, Gar.
If YouTube sounded like a pirate.
People are saying that they. Oh yeah, okay. It's still all totally messed up.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
It's like it works on phone. It doesn't work on TV. Some people can get chat on one device and not on another.
That
you know
probably
what?
has something
I'm going to
to-
send Elon Musk a note, and then he's going to write me back and he's going to say, "I don't have anything to do with Google," and I'm going to be like, "Yeah, but you're Elon Musk. Fix it." And now we've entered into the part of the stream where tech support goes crazy.
Yes. Actually, we get really giggly every night. It gets particularly bad right before we fall asleep. Like, we fall asleep laughing with tears in our eyes every night.
And then-
There's something wrong with us. And then we wake up in the morning and we don't remember most of it, but like most of it. But something like a word will trigger a memory and we'll be like, oh, do you remember
Do you remember talking about like the receding hairlines and
like giant bunnies?
And giant bunnies? Yes. It's like, you know, when you're falling asleep and you wake up and you realize you were asleep, but like you also realize that you thought your thoughts were totally normal and you're like, ah, yes, butterscotch zombies riding on Napoleon's horse.
Yeah, and it all seems
And you wake
so
up and you're
rational.
like, wow, I was totally not there. It's like the brain just kind of melts.
Yeah, and
anyway, we're still
everything-
talking to each other at that phase. And we'll have these conversations
And everything's
right up
really
to,
funny.
It's really funny. And then like just we'll finish a sentence
It's just
and just fall asleep.
it's over.
Okay, so people are telling me that it's all still totally broken. So I'm sorry. You can
Okay.
stop telling me that because there's nothing I can do about it. And it just makes me sad. Meanwhile, I'm getting maybe this is why. Maybe I'm getting like the most awesome bandwidth I can get because it's going like to YouTube and then it's not going anywhere else.
Oh no. But do definitely please rewatch the show when you can.
Oh, Cindy
So
says she has
that-
both of them really clear now. Okay,
so
well,
that
you know,
you
it's
can
hit or miss.
experience
Keep
it.
refreshing.
Yes.
You know, sacrifice a goat to the internet gods.
YouTube is kind of
Call Elon. I think we should all just call Elon.
How do you even do that? Do you like say his name 3 times and then you
Totally. That's it. That's it. With like his stripy pants and his child with a name that you can't pronounce. It's like the reincarnation of Prince.
Right. Child formerly known as a plane that I kind of sort of liked.
I was reading about Grimes's bizarro alleged fitness routine that she does. I don't believe it.
No?
She
What
does
is
like
it?
she does like 85 hours of yoga and then
In the morning,
in the
before she
morning, and then
starts
like
her day.
and then like 16 hours in a sleep deprivation tank while she like chants Om or like she has this like she's weird, but I don't think she's that weird.
Nobody's that weird. Oh, I don't know though. I don't know. Some people are. We'll never know. We'll never know. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep going forever if nobody stops me. So
Turn off the lights.
let me go over very quickly what I did here.
Nope.
So
Where's the remote?
no, I won't give it to you.
Really?
I'm gonna go over what I did. So I'm following pretty much the same pattern as in the sample piece. So I actually got quite a lot done, more than I expected to. But the workflow was we started with crack, which is actually white charcoal. I started with white charcoal and I established my light glow with my absolute lightest pure white element being this candle actual flame and also these 2 flames. That will be my pure white forever. Everything else, I did put white here and I put it under the chin and on the lip and under the nose and all these areas that will be underlit by the candle, and of course the parts of the snake and the hair and a little bit here on the eyeballs and all the other stuff, and less white as we go further out from the flame. But while the flame will forever remain pure white, everything else that I've colored with white charcoal, I am going over it with other colors. So my next color was gold, which this actually isn't. My next color was gold, and not a gold pencil. It's just the name of the pencil is gold. It's like a cream yellow. So then I colored all the parts of the skin and the hair.
Iselina says it's all your fault. She got 4 pencils.
Oh. Yes. So everything that was gray, because we're working on gray paper, I've colored with this gold so that the character stands out a little bit from the background. And I also started going over the white areas with the gold as well. And for my next color, I was working with yellow chartreuse, again adding more pigment over the gray, completely covering the gray on the skin and on all these elements here, the candle and the hair and all these little details and the snake. More chartreuse around the flame, but not on the flame. We want to keep that white. We want it to be the center of attention. So you see that later on, I will keep adding chartreuse all over so that even these areas over here that are pure white right now, eventually will become light chartreuse as I build up more shadows around it, leaving only the candle flame white.
Are you using gray paper?
I am using gray paper, correct.
It was a question.
Yes.
No, I know it was a question, and you answered it. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that its grammatical form was a question. I meant that somebody asked it. Are you using gray paper? Yes, that was a question, and I answered it. No, it was a question. My microphone.
I am using gray paper.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. And then I used two
These
types.
are the problems that streamers have. Microphones gone
Microphones
wild.
just going.
Like the cable keeps like coming out. You can't see me on the screen.
They can't even see you on the. You're just going crazy here next to me. But you know what? The Davidsons can still see you.
No, they disconnected.
Oh, they just left.
Yeah, well, I stopped
It's
sending them
too
video
much.
a while ago.
It's too
But
much
yeah,
for
I
them.
can't see them either. I'm so sad.
So 2 types of chartreuse, yellow and green. You don't really need the green. I added the green a little bit over the yellow, just for an experiment. I didn't use it here. I only used yellow. The green is a subtle difference. It's more of a lime color, and I want to try it on this version to see if that works nicely, and it seems to be working nicely. And finally, for my brown, I am starting with cinnamon. This is from the Black Widow family. And with this brown, I'm establishing my main shadows around the eyes and everywhere else, which I will later build up with a second layer of brown and also black. But black is always the absolute final color and goes on top of everything, so that you get that nice contrast. And this, like I mentioned, isn't yet finished. I plan to go over it with watercolor to see what happens. You guys already saw the little clip of how I did it with my digital program, Procreate. And I will try to achieve the same effect with watercolors and, of course, record it. I also recorded the entire coloring of this. And I will put it in a tutorial for you guys. This bullet was not meant for me.
You don't even breathe. I switched us so that because somebody had a comment.
Oh.
But I'm like,
I just keep going.
waiting. I'm like, I'm just going to switch back off of it. But then
I'm
it'll look
almost
like a
done.
mistake.
I'm almost done.
Emma would like you to know that she's been coloring on Procreate like your post on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Procreate is an amazing application.
Yeah,
It's
so
an
cool.
amazing. If you have an iPad, Procreate.
Yeah.
It will be the final drawing app that you buy.
Yeah, it's so addictive. Like after the show, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and do it all.
She does,
Procreate.
yeah. It's got everything. It's got layers. It's got all these different pencil types and shading and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't need the active stylus. You can. It gives you pressure sensitivity.
But
But even if you have a passive capacitive stylus, I mean, you can get these. Whoops.
I use this one also.
Yeah. So you can get these nice pointed ones on Amazon for not that much money. You can get like a set of 2 of them for like $10.
Oh, you can use your finger.
Or you can use your finger. Yeah. So Procreate's a great application.
And it's very user friendly. It's very, very simple to learn. But I do recommend that you do something to learn it. Like, don't just try to figure it out. Watch a YouTube video, or we took that course on.
Or go see a psychic.
Yes, a psychic will help you. Madame Lori might be able to help
Yep.
you.
Yep. Or just go, operator. I need to know how to draw. Stand by. Dude. Oh, speaking of dudes, did you see that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure Part 3 is coming out?
Yeah, it looks
It
excellent.
looks so
Bad.
bad, but I mean, it's
So
not like
bad.
the first ones were good.
No, but it looks so bad
It
that
looks so bad. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah, we have to watch it.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, they got the band back together and everything.
And they're like old.
And they're like old. They're doing
Which means,
all
like,
the same stuff, but they're
We're old too, man.
I think that's the whole point of these sequels. It's just to remind people how old.
Well,
they
it's like going and seeing Motley Crue or something, and they're like in wheelchairs. Speaking of
Right?
Motley Crue, we saw The Dirt. Wow,
good.
so good.
So
So good.
good.
Not for the faint of the heart. It has boobs in it. Be warned.
and lots of swearing.
and lots of swearing
and drugs
drug
and
use and
alcohol.
stuff.
Like,
It's
it's
everything
about a rock
R-rated.
band.
It's about Motley Crue. Like, what do you expect?
But
Like,
they're so cute. They're adorable. Like they're not Satan worshippers. They're just
Yeah.
people with people
Yeah.
problems.
yeah. Growing up, I remember going to church and then being like, "Oh, that song, Shout at the Devil, they're talking about Satan," and they're not. They're total
They're
nerds.
not. They're total nerds.
Total nerds. They just wanted to make money.
Yes, they're
and get
very
high.
cool. I
they
know
did
a
both.
bunch of you over there who will like this movie. Definitely check it out. All right, I think we're properly giggly. Stay tuned for a tutorial on this. Probably not next week, but the one after, because I have something other special something planned for you next week. But eventually a tutorial on this will come, and of course you will see it. In the meantime, I think we're all out of questions, so we should let people go.
They don't want to go.
What say you?
They don't want to
They
go.
don't wanna go.
They don't want to go. I've got people saying if we streamed all the time, they would just watch it.
So we need internet.
Yeah, and that was my response.
Speaking
like, I
of
want.
streaming all the time and people watching, if we streamed like making breakfast, would you guys watch it?
I already asked that. I asked one person.
Who did you ask?
Cindy. Yeah, 'cause we have a separate chat.
What
going
did,
over
what did
there.
she say?
Uh,
She said no.
so we make pancakes on Saturdays.
Saturday
and
pancakes.
Yeah,
The
Saturday
patrons know.
pancakes. The patrons know because we send lenses of them, and we have basically we have the same conversation that we have here, but there's nobody watching. And
it gets really
a couple
funny.
weeks ago, I was like, you know what? Like, we should just set up a couple of cameras and just like turn on all the lights and just stream this and have a laptop and occasionally go and like talk to people on the chat while we're making pancakes or biscuits and gravy or whatever our breakfast
Kind
stuff
of
is.
like invite you guys over for
Yeah, invite you over
breakfast.
for breakfast, except you can't eat it. You can watch us eat it.
And like
so,
see the dogs and
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
The thing is, I would like to have more streams that are more social, where we're just kind of hanging out and I can pay more attention to the chat. But I don't want to do that without being able to give you a reliable, solid, good internet experience. And mostly, I don't want to have to be babysitting the internet connection. I want to be able to just fire it up and know that it's good, and I don't have to
And
worry
just do
about
our
it, and then we can
thing.
just hang out.
Yeah.
We're getting close to that. I have sent everything out to the universe that says if I don't get some internet in this stupid country, I'm going to keep asking.
In this amazing country that we want to stay in.
This amazing country with stupid internet. Anyway, we're getting there. And
we're
and
very
once
close.
once we have it,
We're unstoppable.
once we have it, I will probably have to open a Patreon account because it's not gonna be cheap. Like really not
Like
cheap.
really not cheap.
Really not cheap. but
Like
it's-
like we're gonna have a kid and send it to college, not cheap.
what?
Money wise.
We're not having a kid?
The internet will be our kid.
Oh, it was an allegory.
Allegory.
Allegory. No, the only thing we're allowed to have are puppies.
Puppies. And puppies don't go to college.
Anyway, so we're working on it. Stay tuned. Of
Yes.
course, as soon as we have it, you can bet your whatever you want to
Ears.
bet. You can bet your ears. You're gonna hear about it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you again, Matt and Dawn. And we'll see you very, very soon. Don't lick.
Oh, it became don't lick the click button.
Don't lick the click button. I don't know if I agree with that, though. I think you should lick
okay,
the click
lick
button.
the click button. Lick the click button. Just not the click button of the stranger. Well,
No, you click button before
no,
you lick it.
yeah, at least buy it a drink or anyway. Okay,
We're
that's
gonna
it.
go now.
We're gonna go now. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.